doing today, Bonnie? Bonnie. So I can hold Bonnie for like, I think once I was talking to a family friend and I held him for like 2 hours. He likes to be picked up and loved on. When he's up on the barrels, I think that's part of it. He stands on the barrels that I'm gonna open. The food is in these bins that are covered in chicken poop because chickens like to be up here, especially Bonnie. He comes up here and I think he wants attention, so he stands on the bins and I'll point to the one I want him to go on instead and he'll do that, and sometimes I give him food. So I just didn't want him to be mean like the other roosters. The conservation next door surprised us with a huge controlled burn on their land. I thought it was raining because there was a big dome of smoke, and then I noticed there was a fire at the very bottom of it. So we must have just missed it because we were at Walmart and Target. It's burnt all the way down the road. It's crazy. I'm sorry we had to do that to you. It needed to be done. We just disbudded Dandy and Kix. That was very stressful. Kix was harder. We did her first. She had definite horns starting 13 days old. Ooh, we definitely waited too long. I think we did right with Dandy. I think Dandy's was a good age, but Kix probably should have been a little earlier. I'm not sure what I've rambled on about while looking at my goats in distress. My distress, they seem okay. Looks like we did the disbudding just in time. I had no idea the storm was even coming. It was really cool earlier, but my phone wasn't recording. This was swirling over here, but it's right over us now. There's a lot of weird winds. There's winds going this way and there's winds going that way. It's really weird right here. I don't like that. You're going away, right? You're not coming down. And here are the turkeys. There are 14 now. We put one in with Pearl. They are starting to do some funny things. They're like putting their wings down and strutting around like they're already big turkeys. It's hilarious, but it's also disturbing in the sheer numbers that we have. It's like, oh no. Got a milk stand set up amidst all this junk. But that's what all these little baby turkeys are gonna be like. That thing. Well, some. They're definitely getting crazy. Dad, are we gonna keep all these turkeys?
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I can't wait to have them.
Free range.
Yeah, it's gonna be how many hundreds? So I was worried today that they were gonna hate me, that these babies are gonna remember the disbudding, and I'm hoping I did everything right. I think they look good. They don't hate me. In fact, Kix has been fighting to get up on me. She's crazy. So it looks like today. We disbudded them because we have a lot of coyote activity here, and if they get their head stuck in the fence, especially because they're growing, so their heads are going to be able to fit through fences of different sizes. I don't even know if they make a fence strong enough for goats that is that small. I've never found one. We've been using garden fencing. That's this green wire that's in here, and it is just breaking so easily that I know that that's not a permanent solution to keeping the goats in. Dandy has gotten out already through here. Bambi actually, oh no! Bambi actually had her foot stuck, or her hip stuck in the fencing a few days ago. We had to cut her out. Goats, they get themselves into trouble. See, no hard feelings. I can't believe that. You have to make sure they can't get their head stuck in a fence. We already kind of had troubles with Bambi and Blizzard over the summer last year with trying to keep them from getting their head stuck. At first they could stick their head in and out. We got them disbudded from their breeder. And so even without their horns, they still get their head stuck. They're almost always able to wiggle their heads out. And we'll see how they do when they're full grown, but I'm hoping they stop that. And I've tried putting things in the places where they put their heads through. They like to put their heads through into the other goat pens. What are you doing, you little crazy thing? This is a really weird trying to talk with them like this. Oh my goodness. I love you. But with their horns, they would probably get their head through. especially while they're growing, and they can still fit them through, and they won't be able to get their head back in. And with their coyote problem here, sitting there while they're getting eaten, it would just be a terrible, terrible thing. They can strangle themselves. All things go wrong. I also worry about them hurting themselves because we have goats without horns. If they had horns, they might really seriously hurt the other goats without their horns. So, what are you doing? But they're doing fantastic. This only happened to them once, and they're done. You can tell she seems just fine. It was hard, but it's just hard because you don't want to ruin your little perfect cute goats. And it actually doesn't look that bad. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. What are you doing? I've also heard that in dairy goats, their horns can grow at really weird angles, and you can have problems with that. My leg is the playground. I love this. I love them. They don't hate me. I just can't believe it. It's fantastic. It was so stressful to do. And I have bad news about Treasure. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is wrong with you guys? Woo! I got squids! They're so crazy. They are so crazy. You guys. Do you hate me because I burned you? Nope. Not even a little. I love you. Yeah, by the way, we've decided to keep them as soon as they were born, and they were cute, and they were girls. I mean, it was such a very, very tough decision to make. I mean, having to say yes to these and keeping them, we agonized over it. We just absolutely agonized. You crazy things. Hi! Hi! Alright, back to what I was saying. So, there's a lot of distractions in here. That's right. Is she pregnant? Did you guys see anything? There is no udder development, which to me says she's not going to be making any of these. It's all right. We're going to try again, and hopefully it takes... You know, she's just so big. If she's pregnant, then it's not the due date that we were thinking. It must have been through the fence or something. She really hasn't shown much signs of being in heat. Shut up, Bonnie. How the heck can I film like this? I'm trying to be sad. Don't you know? It's sad. Your aunt's not pregnant. You little turd. You're not gonna have any little cousins. I think today we are at 150. Yeah, we were at 150 days today. But Shamrock had an udder. She looked weird back there. Treasure has nothing. So, I mean, it's possible. I mean, I'll give her another, let's say what, 10 days. We'll see. I was just really excited to have you have babies. Yeah, I thought you'd be a good mommy. You're gonna be a really good mama. She gets that ear thing she does when she's feeling really sweet. We were really hoping to see her have her own babies. But it's not gonna happen right now. We'll put her in with Cowboy, I guess. And if that doesn't take, I don't know, we'll keep her no matter what, but it's a little disappointing. She is just fat. That's the thing too, I've been giving her like pregnancy rations, upping everything, and maybe that's why she looks so big. Shamrock, I could feel things. I could feel parts, I could feel hoofs, I could feel head. I could feel this thing, I think. I felt that one. I don't know if I felt her. But I definitely felt that little thing. Baby fever will have to wait for her. I think we'll breed these two knuckleheads sometime this summer. I'm thinking as soon as they look like adults, I think we'll do it at like a year and a half, I think. So late summer maybe.